What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Straight Facts Unmatched experience. I am your host, Straight Facts Unmatched, and I would just like to say thank you for tuning in to the content, dropping the comments down below, and liking the videos. I do appreciate you guys taking time out your day, listening to what I have to say. You guys are greatly appreciated. I thank you all for the support. I thank y'all for sticking around, and making sure that y'all hit that like button once I upload a video. If you have not set your notifications to all, make sure you have your notifications set to all. I'm not sure if my notifications are going out, so just make sure you have your bells ringing. So let's go ahead and get off into this video. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this little girl, Iliana, whatever you say her name, Iliana Brown. She came on YouTube, I think, about last year. She has about almost 50,000 subscribers, okay? When she first came to YouTube, she was doing a challenge. It was supposed to be a 24-hour challenge of her being homeless in a car with her little boy, right? But this 24-hour challenge turned into something totally different because she failed to let the people know that it was actually a challenge and that she wasn't actually homeless with her son. She seen that people were subscribing to her channel. She seen that it was bringing traffic to her. So therefore, she just, she kept on with it. And then finally, after people were seeing that she was lying about her being homeless in the car with her son, then she came clean and let it be known that she wasn't homeless, that she was doing a challenge. But people failed to realize that she had this off in her description on the very first video that she had uploaded. So it's very important as a subscriber. Don't just look at the title in the thumbnail. Read the description and see what the description say as well, because that's where she had people fooled. Nobody looked at the description to see that it was actually a 24-hour challenge that she was supposed to have been doing. And that's it. That's all. It was never supposed to be intended for her to run with that story and run with the narrative that she was homeless with her son, but that's what she did. Until people started to see that she was doing, it was weird stuff that didn't make no sense, and it was certain things that, her story wasn't, she couldn't get her shit together as far as telling the story, the lies that she wanted to tell, okay? So, enough of that. That's the backstory of Iliana Brown. As far as how she came on YouTube, how she gained her following is by coming on her saying that she was homeless with her son. Then once people seen that she was a shit show and they were able to watch her because she was going to put on one, then they just stayed subscribed to her channel. Okay, she's still lingering at almost like, okay, when she first got on here, she shot up there real fast. She did, because people was like, okay, this young lady is homeless in her car with her son. They took a liking to her son because he's very cute. He's a handsome little boy or whatever. So, of course, people that have soft spot for kids and then a situation to where they may have been homeless and had to live in a car or live outside with their children or whatever the case may be. It was people that were homeless that was sympathizing with this girl, thinking that she was actually homeless in the car with her son. And when they found out otherwise, it was people that felt some type of way because they actually have been homeless. They actually have endured this type of situation, and they didn't think that it was funny because she thought it was funny, okay? With her being young and dumb, of course she thought it was funny, okay? And then people that are following her that are around her age that think this type of shit is cute also thought it was funny. So they just stay subscribed to her because she's a shit show. Here's the thing. We as people need to stop. We need to stop normalizing this stuff that be going on YouTube. It makes absolutely no sense that this little girl is on here doing this type of stuff because she feels like this is what's going to get her clout. This is what's going to get her exposure. Her role model seems to be Olivia and Jasmine because she's following right in their footsteps, and it makes absolutely no sense to me for her to want to do that, because this is what you're doing to yourself and this is what you're doing to your child. First of all, there's nothing cute about your behavior. Let me tell you something. Welcome to the Straight Facts Unmatched experience, little girl. I'm going to get you straight, because the stuff that you're doing on your channel, that shit you got going on over there is very distasteful, is very disgusting. You should be embarrassed. Your mother that sits up here and allows you to go on about this, doing this type of shit, she should be ashamed of herself. There's no way in hell that I will be okay with my daughter being on YouTube with my grandson, pushing the narrative that they were homeless, having people sympathize with them, have people thinking this and that and the third. And her mama did come forth and she talked about this whole situation. But you know what? Some parents don't give a damn about their kids, because if they see that their kids can bring them in some money, if it's a money situation with them and it's all about the money, they don't give a damn if their child is out here embarrassing themselves or embarrassing them at all. Just as long as they receive some money behind it, they could care less. There's no way in hell that I would even be in the videos with her. She wouldn't even be able to have my voice on her videos or none of that shit. She would be doing that shit entirely by herself. She would not be embarrassing me. This girl is a complete embarrassment. She thinks that the things that she does on her videos are cute. She has a 2-year-old son that doesn't even talk. He's not even trying to talk. You want to know why? Because this little heifer is hopping on camera thinking that the things that she do and say is what's up. Just because you are gaining exposure, just because you are getting traffic to your channel, does not mean that you are doing great. That just means that you have people that are willing to watch the shit show that you are willing to provide them to see. And it's not entertainment and it's not content either. For you to be a piss poor mother to think that you sit up there on that camera with your 2-year-old son babbling like he's a little 6-month, 9-month-old or something like that, and you sit up there agitating him, aggravating him, making him cry, making him roll all over the floor. First of all, you want to call him out of his name and call him a N-word. Now, I don't know what kind of shit that is, but I wish somebody would call either one of my sons an N-word. You need to address the little boy by his name. You need to act like you have some sense, because you don't have any. But you're going to get a reality check, because I'm going to have reactions after reaction after reaction after reaction on your little ass. It seems like you need some type of intervention. Because your little role models, Olivia and Jasmine, the ones that you following behind with this bullshit you got going on, and all of that cussing that you be doing around your son, and he can't even say a word or utter a word. When he's frustrated, that's how he expressed himself, is by being frustrated, yelling, kicking and screaming, slapping you in your face, kicking you is not cute. You're making him think that being abusive is what's up, and you're just going to laugh at it. So I guess when he grows up and start putting his hands on women and catch all kind of domestic violence charges because he cannot control his emotions, because his mother was not mentally, emotionally available, because she was sitting on YouTube putting on a shit show for strangers, thinking that it's cute. So you think that it's okay for CPS or DFC or whoever that comes out when it pertains to children? Where you at? You think that that is cute to have a track record of that type of stuff when your kid can be removed from your home because you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a mother? You're calling him the N-word. You allow him to slap you, kick you in your face, and you think that that shit is funny. Then you're aggravating him, you're irritating him, then you're allowing him to eat off in the room. Y'all eating off in the room with all of these ants crawling around, and you think that that shit is cute too. So I just believe that anybody can get on YouTube or anywhere and just make a mockery, a fool of themselves just for a buck, just for a penny. They don't even give a damn. You gonna make the statement and say that no one should care about what someone says about them. You should start caring about what people say, because it's to help, not to hurt you. But if you don't want to take heed to what people are saying to try to help you, you only hindering yourself and the child that you have with you. God forbid for you to add any more children to the equation, because you have not yet mastered to even be a mother with the first one that you have. And for you to hop on here thinking that this shit is cute, every other word is a cussing word, you don't know how to articulate yourself without cursing. Yes, I curse too. Don't get it twisted or messed up. I have came a long ways with my mouth because I didn't care as to how I would speak. But as a grown woman, I have to, and you have to learn to articulate yourself better without all of that cursing, with all of that extra, and just talk. I don't know how you are planning to remain to be monetized with that, but there are community guidelines that you have to follow. See, what some of y'all fail to realize is this: you can get on here and do whatever it is that you want to do, whatever you see fit. But when it comes to community guidelines and you being a part of a program, a partnership, and they have rules that you have to follow those rules, or you will find yourself demonetized. And all of those subscribers that you have, all of those videos that you have put up would not mean nothing, because you're not going to be making any money off of those videos. So you basically don't put yourself out here to make a complete fool of yourself just for a penny, just to end up being demonetized. And then you have to go to the extreme to keep yourself relevant, to even gain any type of money off of this, because that's the only way that you're going to stay relevant, is by keep doing the stupid shit that you're doing as a mother. You need to do better. As a mother, the things that you're doing is not cute. As a mother, you need to know that if you allow your son to put his hands on you right now, that when he gets older, he's going to do the same thing to women when he gets with them. And I guess you think that that's cute. I guess you think it's cute anyway because you allow all type of different dudes to come in and out of your house around your child and all types of shit like that. So you think that this is content. I don't think that this is content. I believe that if people stop watching this type of shit, that these people will stop coming on here thinking that they can get on here and behave in this way and just make money off of any damn thing. These people are only being famous or only getting clout or the exposure they get because there's people that are feeding into their bullshit. Now, if you are totally against of what you're seeing and you know that it's not right, I wouldn't subscribe to that channel. I wouldn't even think about even putting a subscription on that channel because of the simple fact of what you are trying to do or whatever it is that you call yourself doing. It's not something that needs to be on a public platform. With you being a young mother and you have that big of a following, it's so much that you could be doing with your channel. It's so many things that you could do, but you're choosing to do the things like flashing money, calling your son the N-word, letting them hit you upside your head, letting them kick you. You don't know how to articulate yourself. I don't know where your mama be at, but I know she be somewhere around. I know she don't think that any of these things are cute, but then again, she might think that it's cute because she knows that it's bringing in revenue. Like I said, there are parents that are like that. They'll give the kids up. They'll do whatever it is just as long as they see that they're going to be beneficial to them and what they can do for them. They'll allow the shit show to go on. But it's embarrassing. There's not anything cute about none of this type of shit. As a mother, I would never get on here and have my child on here and you see me behave and act that way in front of my child. And try to get money off of it. These women get on here and they use their kids as pawns in their little game just to gain money. And it's very sad. Women that look like me, that are on this app, using this app to their advantage to scam, to get over people, to have people feel sorry for them, using their kids at charity cases and stuff like that. It makes absolutely no sense to me. But this is the way of the world today. This is the type of stuff that's out here getting views, getting exposure, getting clout. These people are becoming famous off of a little bit of nothing. Off of ignorance. Going viral off of ignorance. Then y'all wonder why they look at us and say that we ain't shit. Y'all wonder why they look at us and say that we're not going to ever amount to anything in life because this is the stuff that we get, that some of y'all, not we, that some of y'all get on here and do. This type of stupid ass shit. Then y'all wonder why they look at us like we're stupid, like we're ignorant. Not like we're not worthy of things because of the things that we get on YouTube or any other social media platforms or out in the real world. The things that we do is what makes them feel like they can categorize us and put us off in a box and say that we're stereotypical and put in stereotypes and all types of stuff on our names as black women, as black men because of the stuff that y'all get on here and do. And say that it's content, it's for entertainment. This shit ain't for no entertainment. People are laughing. They think that this shit is funny. Yeah, y'all put on the show and think that it's for entertainment. No, it's not for entertainment. It's disgraceful. Like, just think about it. It's people that have fought for us to be free. It's people that had blood, sweat, and tears off of this for us to be able to be free. And even though we're still not, even with the little bit of freedom that we do have, what are we doing with it? This type of stuff. People are monetizing ignorance, getting paid off of ignorance, getting paid off of dumb shit. And people are taking a liking to it. They're entertaining. They are entertained by it. But what you fail to realize is that it's children that are impacted, that are suffering because of the behaviors of these grown-ass kids that don't know how to act, don't have no type of nothing for them about themselves. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And I see that on this app, it doesn't matter to anybody. They will do anything for just a little bit of clout, any bit of exposure, to go viral, just to make a little penny off of this little red app. They will do anything. Anything. I mean anything. It is sad. These kids are all on camera. They didn't ask to be on camera. None of these kids asked for a camera to be put in their faces, but their parents have put a camera right in their face, coming straight up out the womb. There's a camera. There's a camera staring directly in their faces. You invading your kids' privacy before they can even say, look, I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to be a part of that. That's what you got going on. Not what I got going on. Let me be free. Let me be a child. Let me live my life and grow up and not have to worry about the things that you have to worry about being on this red app. But no, y'all put them cameras right in y'all's babies' faces. Y'all use y'all's babies as pawn to gain for monetary gain. I mean, I have no understanding. And this is the type of stuff that y'all like to watch. This is the type of stuff to get the most views, the ignorance, the stupid shit, get the most views. But anything that's worth watching, anything that can help you, don't nobody want to listen to it. But this is what people are coming on YouTube doing. This girl is a young mother on YouTube doing this, thinking that this is okay. It is not okay. And I'm here to tell you that I have a reaction after reaction coming for you. It seems like you need an intervention. I don't understand why you think that this type of behavior is okay, but I see who have influenced you. Because when you first came out, Miss Olivia Johnson, Lives Life, Lives Way, yeah, she came to her platform and had to say something about what was going on because she was initially the one that said something about you. But then when people seen that what you had going on your channel wasn't really what it was as far as you being a homeless mother with a child in the car, she took to her platform and let it be known that she didn't encourage you to get on here and do this and that and the third or whatever the case may be. But I see exactly where your influences come from. Not to mention, my Jazzy Life has mentioned you and said she just, she's proud of you and she's happy that you got on here and created a channel. And that she subscribed to your channel. So you're watching them thinking that, oh, I can get by, I can do this, I can do that. I don't care what nobody say about me. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about me, and it's sad that that's your attitude, that you don't care about how you out here presenting yourself. It's really sad that you don't care about what people are saying when you should care. You should care to a certain extent. Because if it's to help you, then you need to allow it to help you before it end up hurting you. Before your child end up being removed from your custody because you're not doing what you're supposed to do as a parent, as a mother, you're hopping on YouTube, calling him out of his name, calling him an N-word, talking about how dark he's getting because he wasn't that dark when he was born. I mean, I just don't understand the ignorance of it all. But if y'all have not watched Iliana Brown, I suggest y'all go watch her because I have some reactions coming for her. I have some reactions coming from my Jazzy's Life, and I have added some new mommies to the rosters. Oh, yes, I have Miss Big Bank and Mr. Bank, or whatever she wants to call herself, the peach patch over there. I've been watching her, too, for quite some time, and have been thinking about reacting to her. But now she's going to get a reaction as well. And I also have added somebody else to the roster. I just have to go and check some little series out before I do. But anyways, just make sure y'all keep y'all notification bells on because, oh yeah, it's only up from here. I holla.